I We were just cruising along. We were cruising along. Had my feet up on the couch thinking there's no way. There's no way. Oh, there is way. There is way. Rangers lose 2-1 to the Carolina Hurricanes. Game 1 of round 2 of the playoffs. I don't understand. I don't understand. How is it? How is it that you somehow, some way keep Carolina at less than 30 shots? You keep them pretty much dead. Just complete and total murder there. You kill them for 40 minutes. Drain the energy out of the building. All the Fairweather Carolina fans leaving the building. And then you just piss it away in the last 20 minutes. And it's mind-blowing to me that you had countless opportunities to take this lead. This is the type of game where if the Rangers were to lose in 7, you look back at this one and it's, yeah, this is the game that we should have won. I just don't understand. Play a perfect road game. Play a perfect road game. Score first. You drain the crowd. Not giving Carolina anything, any room. Not letting them get any good shots. You're getting all the chances. Raanta doing a bit of goalying, but you're getting chances still. And before we dive into the action, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans. We recap every single game here on the channel. Turn the notifications on as well if you don't have them on. First period starts off pretty quiet, and then Fox ends up getting high stick behind the net. Nino Niederreiter goes off. We get a power play, and nope. Ryan Strome says no thanks as he takes his game lead dumb penalty. He ends up going off for tripping. We have a 4-on-4, and there was not really much going on. 4-on-4 goes back to 5-on-5. Still not a lot going on there. Motte and Rooney get a 2-on-1. Rooney, he missed a bit wide. But then the Rangers end up going up 1-0 pretty early in the game. You drain the crowd out. Lafreniere says cookies as DeAngelo with a garbage turnover. He carries it up, dishes it to Chytil, and he buries that one. Rangers go up 1-0 early. And they're just cruising along. Cruising. Carolina took them 9 minutes in the first period to get their first shot on goal. 9. Copp had some chances linger and then went to the locker room, which got concerning. But thankfully he was, I mean, maybe not thankfully with the way they ended, but thankfully he was okay. Igor took him till late in the first to get a challenging shot. It wasn't even that challenging of a shot from Kotkaniemi. Chytil then tries to bury one backdoor off a Kakko pass. Raanta just kicks it away. Because why lift the puck, right? Why lift the puck on a guy that was in the butterfly position 90% of the game? Sure. Reeves got a beautiful pass then from Motte. Nope. Another chance pissed away. Shots in the period, 12-8. Carolina was pretty much nowhere. And you thought they were nowhere there? Well, they weren't anywhere in the second period either. First 5 minutes, dead silent from both ends either way. Then the Rangers get chances and chances. Fox in the slot almost buries one on the back end. The third line absolutely just cooking. Trouba and Miller, lazy defensive effort though, leading to a long shift. Carolina almost tied it there, but thankfully they stayed in it even then. And then Jarvis, he ended up getting a chance, walking in alone. Miller somehow gets back into the play, makes an insane play to knock him off the puck. And Laffy, he hit a crossbar after that. And overall, that period was just another great period. Another great defensive period. Rangers 11-6 in shots. And then the third period, the Rangers just disappear. They disappear. Carolina getting chances and chances and chances, knocking on the door until they get in. Laffy and Kakko get a 2-on-1. Kakko gets hooked. No call. Niederreiter, though, crossbar and a breakaway. And then Kakko taking a page from the Ryan Strome book, missing a wide open net that could have made it a 2-0 game. Wide open. I know people don't want to chalk it up to that one mistake, but this is the playoffs. One mistake could be the difference in your entire series. And in that case, that could end up biting them in the ass. Then it goes down to the wire. Sebastian Aho just walks in. Trouba too busy preoccupied with Seth Jarvis, having a thumb war with him probably or something. Aho, he gets a chance. Miller and Panarin just gliding in instead of actually trying. Trouba still just going at it with Jarvis. And Aho buries his own rebound. Tied at 1. And you saw it coming from a mile away. Shots in that period, 10-4 in favor of Carolina. Took the Rangers well over halfway through the period to get their first shot on goal. And then overtime, Ian Cole, of all people, just throws one, and it goes off of Lindgren and in. And that's your game. And then Trouba with a weird little magic wand thing going there instead of doing anything. That's your game. Shots in the game, 28-26 in favor of the Rangers. Face-off percentage, 59-41 in favor of Carolina. Miga couldn't win a face-off, by the way. 35% the face-off dot. Hits 40-31 in favor of Carolina. Block shots 18-13 in favor of the Rangers. Giveaways 10 for the Rangers, 19 for the Canes. The first line, something's got to change. Something has to change. Kreider, Mika, and Vetrano, they had a solid first period. Where were they the rest of the game? Where? Something has to change there. Because they're getting dominated in every aspect. Second line, Panarin, Strome, and Kopp. Okay. Strome potentially not helping the game by taking that dumb penalty. I thought Kopp had a great game. He had a couple really good chances. Panarin, he was okay. Would have liked to see more. The third line, you can't ask for anything better from these three. Lafreniere, Hedl, and Kakko. Except for scoring on an open net, I should say. You can't ask for anything better from this line. They were good. The fourth line, Mott, Rooney, Reeves, okay. They were okay. In the forward group, they got to change something. They have to. How do you not? How do you not? What that changes exactly? I would like them to try Tyler Mott with Kreider and Zibanejad and Vetrano down on the fourth line, because at least Tyler Mott's going to give you defensive effort. Vatrano, I'm not saying that he doesn't, but he gives less of it. But Mott will give you way more defensive effort, and it will take a lot off of Mika and Kreider's shoulders, and they could work more offensively. And I just like Mott in terms of winning board battles for that line too, where the fourth line, you have Rooney who could win those board battles, make the defensive plays, and set up Vatrano. Vatrano's shot is good enough to be carrying that fourth line. You could maybe even try Pop on the top line, and then maybe move Vatrano either down to the second line and have Panarin set him up, since Vatrano does have that wicked shot, and Copp could give you defensive stability on that top line. You have a couple different things you could do. I wouldn't break up the third line with the way they're playing, but something has to change. In my opinion, something has to change. Is it an overreaction after one game? You could say whatever you want, but this is more than one game where the top six has just no-showed. For the defense, Lindgren and Fox thought they were good. Of course, Lindgren, weird play on that overtime goal. Not going to get on him too much. Miller and Trouba, why do I compliment them? Why do I ever compliment them? I'm talking about how great they were doing in the first and second period, and then they just disappear. I don't understand these two. Do not understand these two. I just don't. And Braun and Schneider were great. They were fantastic. I liked Braun a lot tonight, and I loved Schneider even more. Igor made big saves and kept them in the game for as long as he could. Just an unfortunate rebound that defense didn't help him out on, and that ends up being the difference. I don't understand. I don't understand. You need to win game 2 now. Put yourself in that spot. If you at least win game 1, you could sacrifice a loss in game 2. Not that it would be ideal. You, of course, want to go back up 2-0 going to the Garden, but that was your chance to make a statement. Your chance to already split one on the road at the very least. But now you have to win game 2. Put more pressure on yourself, so whatever. Let's get to Twitter. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already. Link in the description. Dwayne Bacon. I mean, it feels like we had it and we blew it. Plain and simple. Feels demoralizing, but we can't dwell on it. I mean, technically we could. Like I said, one game could be the difference in a series. The 7-game series, it's got an 82-game regular season where, okay, what are they going to do next game and how are they going to respond? This is a game that we could certainly dwell on, especially if they lose this series in 7. And yeah, they did blow it. That's an understatement. Mika DeKreitz says, honestly, I think we'll have a shot at next game. Good game just ended because Lindy is either scared to shoot the puck or didn't realize he was right next to Shesty. I don't know what Lindgren was doing there, but at the same time, he was at the end of a shift. And as for a shot at next game, you'd hope. But I'll tell you right now, Carolina's got to be feeling good after the way they played in that third period and winning in overtime. You threw away every bit of momentum that you could have had. And that's what scares me going into game 2. Just that you let Carolina play a dominant game in the third period and then win in overtime, where you had a chance to silence them. At least if you win in overtime, you're putting yourself in a way better position, and I'm just scared. I'm just scared. Bottom line. New York South 24, not much to say, to be honest with you. And Rob says, second line was awful the whole game. First line was so-so. Only sustained offense with the kids in the fourth line. You're not going to win many games when the fourth line creates more scoring chances than the top 6. But again, they have responded all year. Have a chance to split. You'd like to think they respond, and they have to. They have to win this next game. It's simple as that. And yeah, I agree about the top 6. You're not going to win if your top 6 doesn't show up. And this is why I'm saying something has to change in the top 6. You cannot keep doing this. Not going to work. And Mika needs to learn to win a face-off. Like, let me see. Who replied that? My bad. It was, Army on the Verge. Right. Mika didn't win, like, any face-offs either. I'm devastated. That's the only way I could put it. The only good thing is, don't have to convince myself that this is the only good luck shirt that they'll win in. I could finally change up the fit. Go out there and win game 2. Played a great game 1 till the 3rd period. Go out there and play that same game that you did in the 1st and 2nd, but finish them in the 3rd. Give me another goal or 2 as well while you're at it. Give me more offense a bit. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm Aiden. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn the notifications on, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go Rangers.